is time.
Are you sure?
I'm certain of it, Raven. The charts confirm the date most precisely.
Cyrus, I know you to be an expert astronomer, but you have been wrong before.
I've always learned from my mistakes. Always.
Then you must indeed be a wise man by now.
Ah, there it is. See? Look closely, and you will discover that the moon is in the ascendant, directly in line with the stars of Corvus, which means...
The eclipse.
Exactly so. It will enter the final stages of totality in just 18 days.
And the portal to the fortress will open.
But only for a short time, Raven. Not long enough to complete the task.
Unless the timepieces are used.
Yes, the timepieces are essential, and many will be needed if the mission is to succeed. Are the warriors ready?
They are.
Then you must leave immediately. With so much at stake, there is no time to lose.
And Erina?
Erina has sent word. She has completed her task.
Raven will make sure of it.
Warriors, yonder lies the island of Aloneness, which was once my home. But now Navar's darkness has descended on its shores, and I cannot return until you have completed this mission. Princess Erina remains on Aloneness, hidden within its great forests. At the center of this troubled island stands a castle, which was once home to the princess, but now only Navar and his demonic guards infest its ruined walls. Deep within this fortress stands a great enchanted oak, stolen from the Forest of Dawntime by Navar. That is the very tree from which this staff was hewn. But now, Navar keeps it as his own and plunders its branches to make staffs of power for himself. Your task, my young friends, is to enter the castle at the time of the eclipse, 18 days from now. Once inside, you must search out the oak and bring back a single acorn so that here, a new tree can be planted, far away from Navar's dark shadows. But remember, before you can enter the fortress, you must search the island for the timepieces that you will need on the day of the eclipse. I have divided your number in 3. These I have named after the creatures of the forest: lions, wolves, and eagles. You will arrive on the island at the sands of Tarn. Princess Erina will leave everything you need on the shore, but do not look for her, as she cannot appear in your presence until the task has been completed. To do so would put you in grave peril. So search only for the signs she leaves in your path, and trust in her guidance. Now go, and may good fortune be your constant companion from now on. And let us hope that when we meet again, it will be to celebrate a great victory. Are you prepared, my young friends? Then, let the adventure begin. Lions, wolves, and eagles will need much strength and great skill if they are to overcome the many dangers that lie ahead. I trust the lions will be as courageous as that beast and as steadfast. Delva has been chosen as their leader. Tanla will lead the wolves. A wolf knows well the sounds of the forest, and her ear is sharp. And destiny has decided that Tanel will lead the eagles. He must be as keen-eyed and quick to sense danger as that noble bird on this most difficult of journeys.
It is time.
Are you sure?
The moon is in the ascendant, directly in line with the stars of Corvus, which means...
The eclipse.
Exactly so. It will enter the final stages of totality in just 18 days.
And the portal to the fortress will open.
But only for a short time, not long enough to complete the task.
Unless the timepieces are used.
Yes, the timepieces are essential, and many will be needed if the mission is to succeed. Are the warriors ready?
They are.
Cyrus the astronomer discovered the time wells many years ago. That was before Navar took over the island, and before Raven was banished from the land of his birth.
For years, everyone on Aloneness told stories of the great time wells that lay buried beneath the surface of the island. But no one had actually seen them. Then, the sorcery returned to these shores, and the wells became a reality, and once more, the sands of time could be mined from the very earth below.
Like silver or gold.
Only far more precious.
But how is it achieved, Cyrus?
With these stones. In the year of your birth, I discovered many of them, Raven, all over Aloneness. But now Navar and his creatures have set about destroying them.
But how do they work?
They must be aligned properly. Then the runes that are carved in them spell out secret words. When they are correctly positioned, the magic begins, and a single timepiece rises from the earth below.
Very impressive, Cyrus. But it's a pity there are no more of these strange stone towers.
Oh, but there are. Navar did not destroy them all. 3 time wells still remain on the island, and Erina knows precisely where to find them.
It will be as it was. You shall see. It will all be as it was.
The warriors are being sorely tested, Cyrus.
They have been trained by you, Raven. They will be resilient, you can be sure of it. Besides, they have Erina to guide them.
Yes, but it's a great pity she cannot join them. She is confined to the shadows.
It is true. It is not as it was years ago, when you and she commanded the great forest of Dawntime. Then you were the scourge of Baron Navar and his cowardly followers, I remember.
Aye. The more they chased us, the more we snapped at their heels. But now?
Now, Navar has the Staff of Power.
And misuses it. It has turned him from man to monster in 4 cycles of the sun. He must be stopped.
But not by you. Not yet. We must wait until the acorn is returned. If you were to land on the island now, Raven, Navar would be at your side in an instant, and you would be destroyed. It is the same for Erina.
It is hard to be still while that villain is spreading chaos over my birthplace.
I know it. But trust in your warriors, Raven. They are young and carry but few life years. The demons will not detect them easily.
It is true. And they are moving steadily towards the fortress.
Soon, they will be approaching the second time well, where a single timepiece can be raised with ease.
But not if Navar's demons have been there first.
Raven! You are angry.
I am tired of this cat and mouse game Navar is playing, Cyrus. Demons skulking in forests, lurking in fetid swamps, and the rivers still putrid with the venom he has spread over this island. My island, Cyrus. Erina's island. The home of our people.
We know this.
Aye, we know and do nothing.
When the timepieces have been gathered...
Timepieces? Cyrus, Navar is using the timepieces as cheese in a trap. He is laughing at the warriors.
Where are you going?
I am resolved. He will laugh no more.
Raven.
I am going to the island.
Not to fight.
I must help them.
No, wait. Think first. I beg you. Just as you have taught your warriors to use their minds as well as their hearts, so you too must not let your anger cloud your vision. This is what Navar wants. He means to lure you onto Aloneness, there to defeat you once and for all.
You are right. We must follow the plan.
When the acorn has been retrieved, Raven, then, and only then, can we begin to fight back.
I will stay.
Trust in your young warriors, Raven. You have taught them well. The campaign is a formidable one, I know, but it will succeed. Though there be but one warrior left standing at the end, it will succeed.
is something. I am certain of it. Something we have not predicted.
Raven?
There is a new danger in the air, Cyrus. I feel it. As surely as the field mouse feels the shadow of a hawk about to swoop.
You have seen something?
No. Precisely the opposite. I have seen nothing.
You talk in riddles, Raven.
There are fewer demons in the forest.
How do you know?
Though I cannot land on the island, I can circle above it. And I know what I have seen. Navar is planning something. He is holding the demons back.
Are you sure?
A raven's eye is far keener than your brightest telescopes, my old friend.
But why would he do this?
I know not, but the warriors may find out soon enough, and to their cost.
Never fear. Erina will be watchful. She will warn the warriors if there's any danger.
Let us hope so.
Now, we are getting close, Raven. By my reckoning, there is but one timepiece left to be collected, and it is an important one.
Does Navar know this?
He does, and he also knows that the timepieces can never be destroyed. So, he has tried to make it impossible to retrieve this particular one.
How?
By casting an icy evil around it, which, when touched, enthralls the unwary warrior in its freezing mist.
But what can be done?
The rays of the sun must be utilized, together with 3 ingeniously modified telescopes, modified by me, of course.
Telescopes? On the island?
Hidden from Navar's sight. Erina will leave them for the warriors. And then, when the last timepiece has been collected, Raven, our young friends must turn their gaze towards the fortress.
Aye, for the final battle.